So, Trump actually got shot. Yes, this really happened. I read Twitter this morning. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a parody or a joke. But no, yeah, this happened. And he survived. Now, some of you will be happy about that. Some of you will be angry. And a lot of you will be intrigued because this is certainly blowing up like crazy, this news. One thing's for sure, if I was a betting man, you'd probably be leaning towards putting some money on Trump winning the presidency now. Whether you like that or you dislike that, that's totally up to you. But this seems like almost too perfect in a way. It kind of makes him almost a martyr without actually having to die. It's kind of crazy, right? So unfortunately, I think someone else actually got shot in this situation, and that would be one of the spectators, I believe. I'm not 100% sure in that, but I was just thinking that when I saw this. Is the poor people in the background that are behind Trump. They can be victims to this, right? So, unfortunately, that has occurred. If you're looking at Twitter, it's just going crazy. There's obviously going to be crazy amount of memes and pictures, but you've got an image like that, that's just going to help his case so much because people will vote mostly through passion of the heart over logical sensations. I'm not really leaning one way or the other. I hope that both the left have a better candidate than Biden and the right probably have a better candidate than Trump. But you're in the situation you're currently in where Biden, his main slogan right now is I'm not backing down. He's effectively on the defensive. You know, that's not a great agenda to be pushing as your party is like, hey, I'm not completely out of this. You know, that's not really a great story to go. And Trump, obviously, love him or hate him, he's a charismatic guy who gets attention, but, you know, he's got all these felonies and there's pictures of him on Jeffrey Epstein's island and all this kind of stuff. So he's got a billion skeletons in his closet. Is that someone you really want in control? I think you don't have much of a choice one way or the other. I think Trump is almost definitely going to become president after this. And I'm saying this purely just from like a logical point of view. You're looking at images like this. If Biden's on the back foot and Trump is like being pushed and he's surviving stuff like this, America will love this kind of stuff. Well, you won't necessarily love it, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's that picture. They say a picture says 1,000 words. This picture says like a million words at this point. So yeah, there's a lot to go over here. Apparently, the Secret Service was told about this and they didn't act upon it, which is why the shots kind of went off in the first place. Because if you actually watch the video, which we will do in a moment, I don't know if it will show it. So just so you know, like it won't. If you don't like seeing, I don't know, a bit of blood on someone's face, because that's all you kind of really get to see, then, you know, fair enough. But just a warning for what's coming up. But the shooter was on, I don't know, on like a little shack or something that kind of put him separated from the crowd. So he kind of stood out if he was paying attention. So I think there's going to be a, there you go, he's over there. I would have thought he would stand out to the snipers that are protecting Trump, but apparently not till the last moment. But there we go. Mayor Luna saying this is the worst case scenario. Right wing hero shot by far left lunatic. He survives. He lifts his fist to the crowd covered in blood. These are the images that come out before a country collapses. Obviously, everyone is going to have their own opinion. They're going to sort of make this out as if this is the biggest doom news ever or the most heroic, patriotic news ever. Again, I'm not really on either side. I just literally just say it is what it is. But they're not wrong in the sense that that picture, that image of him surviving and doing that to the crowd is going to be massive one way or the other for his viewers, etc. For America, I suppose. The Simpsons, a prediction, a fail. Hey, look at that. Yeah. The Simpsons normally get everything right. Trump gets shot and now I'm trending. 50 Cent about that. Yeah, this guy, well, that's the shooter. I don't really like to glorify them at all, but yes, they look sketchy beyond belief. There's a bullet in that picture going through. So yeah, there's no way you could look at this and say this isn't going to help Trump. Like, whether you stand on the left or the right, you're kind of honestly looking at the next president now. Just saying, if I was a betting man, I'd be putting money on Trump winning this, because Biden's not backing out, and if he does back out, you got Kamala, and I don't think she's really much more popular than Biden is at the moment. And who would run if Trump didn't run? Who was the second in charge to sort of take control? I don't know. I literally don't know. You can tell me. As far as I know, it's just Trump ahead. So as long as he lives, I assume he's probably going to be your next president. So that's pretty crazy. I don't normally talk about politics or anything like that, but I just thought, because it was such a sort of weird parody world when I was reading the Twitter, I was like, what? Everything on my Twitter is just about Trump getting shot. Is this real? Really? I think I don't like... There's issues with the news and disinformation. That's the kind of main issue as well. Is a lot of the time there was reports of CNN basically saying he fell over or something. That was their headline, is Trump fell over. And another one of these news sites was like, he had to leave because there was loud noises. Again, left or right, just tell the information and be accurate. That's the least you can do for your viewers. But this disinformation is partly reason why people like Trump get so boosted up, is because he essentially calls it out with fake news. So people will then say, yes, it is kind of fake news because you're not being genuine with it. He got shot, but they obviously don't want to talk about it because that's glorifying him. And that's what I'm saying. This whole thing is basically going to glorify Trump and boost him right up there. We're going to watch a couple of minutes of this.
So backing things up again, this is the moment
going to show
that the
this
shooting
video
took place.
Of what happened.
If you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
So I feel bad because there's people directly behind him, right? And those shots are still going off. So I think one of those people might have got taken down or something. Someone got hurt. It seems like it was a glancing bullet on Trump.
Hold, when you're ready, on you. Ready? Move! Up, move! Go! Up. Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here, move it to the stair. Stair, get ready. Stair, get ready. We ready?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Are we good? Shooter's down.
It's the Secret Service surrounding Trump at the moment, getting ready to move him. Probably waiting for the information to come through that the shooter's been dealt with. Because there could always be another shooter. I feel bad for you guys in the audience, though, if any of you were there. Like,
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head, it's bloody.
So we got to move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes.
Okay, my shoe down. My shoe.
Watch out. Wait.
he saw an opportunity. You can't really blame him for it, though. At the end of the day, it's all about sort of images and viral videos. So he saw an opportunity. But you could say I'm being a bit cold and cynical saying he saw an opportunity. I think he saw an opportunity because, you know, anyone would do in that circumstance if they were a politician. That's the whole point of being a politician, is to try to get everyone on your side. So, like him or hate him, that was a smart thing to do under those circumstances, raise the fist. Because that will really get people behind you. Oh boy. Yeah, that's actually a thing. So, what do you guys think? Let me know. It's just, I don't see a world in which he doesn't become the president again now, basically. So, prepare yourselves for that. But if you're ever going to any of these public events or something, just be safe, because this sort of stuff is sad. Because someone else got killed, I think, and that's not on. People getting, it's always only takes one bad apple, and then like a whole bunch of innocent people can be taken down for it. Well, there it is. It's What is this world?